Scarves and mittens in this sea of orange at Empower Field at Mile High, just west of downtown Denver. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Oakland Raiders. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season, Week 17, is underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. On first down, Carr. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
He's got a first down past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Denver has the first down to play going for 15 yards. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now Carr. He's going to air one out. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 41 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. On first and 10, it's Lindsey. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here.
Down. Blue 80. 49's the mic. All day. All day. One. Later one. Check. Yo, Chief. Check. Rush in. 808. Rush in.
Now on second and 13. Carr. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
On third down, here's Lindsey. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to fourth down.
Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal.
And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
To number 17. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 41-yard line.
Still a few inches short of the first down as they come up now on second down. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
A handoff out of the pistol. It's Washington. And some room to roam now. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. DeAndre Washington, his 17th touchdown now on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Markel Lee, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. Second-year punter Colby Wadman out there now for the Broncos. Back deep, Jalen Richard. Pulled in at the 24. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. On 2nd down, Washington. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. And it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on 3rd down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Complete. Smith has it. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Vincent Smith with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Max Crosby, make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
29. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And the pressure gets to him again.
That was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. Slips past him.
Where'd he go?
21 yards. Well done on the return. Now the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over.
60 or. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Hey.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 23 yards on the play.
First down, Raiders.
Let's go now. 60 outlaw.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Broncos, nothing.
Let's go. 50. Plant. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Kill.
On 1st, here's Washington. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 20.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Quick throw caught out wide by Renfro. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Ready. Hand 2 stop. Pilot 64. Weeks.
And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a 1st down.
30 base. 50's a month. 50's a month. That's a party now.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Washington. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. DeAndre Washington. His 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0.
Broncos, nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. Play action, now it's Carr. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left, roll him out, bootleg him, do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
Yeah, current formula is not working right now. To throw, it's Carr. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. Not that time for Watkins.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Now.
On 1st down, Richard, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
At the Broncos' 47-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
I know he ain't got it. Under 10. Recon, 132 fighter. Shoot.
Lock to throw on second down. Open man is Switzer, complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
To throw it is Locke. Able to find Waller. That's complete. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. Second year in Oakland for Waller after being signed off the Ravens practice squad, but only 6 catches, 75 yards a season ago. Then he got a lot of hype in the offseason following OTAs. Their offensive coordinator saying, Darren, you have that position. Coach Gruden went as far as to say, Darren, you have the chance of a lifetime here. So now it's time for Darren Waller to go out there and prove it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On the ground, Richard. And down inside the 15 he goes. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 7-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. DeAndre Washington on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point splits the uprights. And the route is on here in this first half.
Broncos nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Typically down in the first half, I might say, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
Take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And the Raiders have got him.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Push him back. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Find down. Check 37.
A beautiful fake. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 3rd and long. Carr. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
The Broncos had 15 fourth down conversions last year, most in the NFL, and they're going here.
You're mine.
Carr to throw for it on fourth down. He lets it fly for Lockett, and it's knocked away and incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth, and the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to.
That's caught at the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Ryan Switzer in the final seconds of the first half as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Looking to throw on second down. Lock. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Mike's 50. Yeah.
Throwing his lock on third down. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football.
There he goes left side. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. DeAndre Washington with touchdown number 20 on the year as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Buying time to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover two, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Go! 30 base. Get it.
On second down, it's Washington, and he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They get this to Smith on the jet sweep. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Come on, set. 8, read.
On second down now, it's Washington. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Try to pound it in with Washington. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now.
60 Pittsburgh.
Second down and goal. Lock toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that feels that, he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. DeAndre Washington, his 21st touchdown of the season, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Point after, right down the middle, and the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some
blitz coming, and down he goes.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Throwing on third and long. Carr. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
They do go for it. It's Carr. He lets it fly for Lockett. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
Down. 15, Lonnie. 15 Lonnie. All day, every day, any day. Go.
And now he'll tuck it and run. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Go now. 91. Greystone travel. Tight end's right. Watch tight end. Let's go.
4
A good chunk on the ground on the keeper, 17 yards, first down. What a boost for this offense that he can throw in a run like that after the success that he's had throwing the football.
I love that, being able to mix in something a little bit different just when you're starting to think that's all you're going to see. He changed it up, flipped the script on him, and boy, did it work to his offense's benefit.
They'll go to Adams, try to pound it in. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Adams, his first touchdown on the year as his guys continue to pour it on. The extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Switch it, switch it, switch it.
Carr now on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was looking for Theo Riddick there. And now it's second down. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
this offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot.
Throwing on third and long. Carr. And this is caught by Watkins. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. Carr now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Welcome back now to Denver. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Here's Carr to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a third down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. First and 10 at the 19. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
That's complete to Jake Butt. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. So offensively on this drive, 2 of 2 on third downs, and now they face a third and inches. Carr. They'll get nothing out of the completion there, and it leads to a fourth down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. They're going with Lindsey. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
There wasn't even thought of a short field goal. There was no hesitation. They were going for it.
I think he was thinking ahead a couple plays ago, that if he got in this situation, they were definitely going for it. And you're right, it was a confident call and a decisive run to pick it up.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Philip Lindsay, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
This is 3rd and goal. Still looking for the first points of the game. They'll look to run with Freeman. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th.
93.
Carr going to go on 4th down. And this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Raiders hang tough down near the goal line. Now Washington. He's going to have the first down past the 20. And they will finally get him down at the 28. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Lock now. Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
Hey, orbit.
Step, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.